one's going to be the straight foot lock, ankle lock, Achilles lock. There's some minor differences in each one. The way I do it is actually going to hit both at the same time. So you're gonna catch one or the other depending on the structure of their foot and how flexible their foot is. You might get the Achilles or you might get the straight foot lock. So you're down. I'm just gonna take a real simple position to get it from, just so that way you guys can understand the principles of it, because we're gonna be hitting these from all kinds of positions. So real basic way to get this in the beginning is gonna be to have an open guard. The feet are usually in your hips. You just pick up the foot off your hips. I always like to engage, step in, right? If I'm dancing around here, and we're just playing this game, it's gonna take a while before we get into anything. So I need to engage. I need to be willing to exchange grips, right? So I always step in here, right? Real good for foot locks. I'm gonna clear this, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna make sure the feet aren't on my hips, okay? Now, if you look here at, the best way to describe this is like when you're walking down and the girl's supposed to hook her arm, like chivalry, right? You're walking down and the girl hooks your arm. You're walking down, and hand in hand, right? So I'm gonna put my elbow out. I'm gonna jut my elbow out. Maybe put your hand on your stomach, just as a point of reference. And then if you slide back, your forearm bone, not the muscle, is gonna line up on the Achilles. The top of the knuckles here is gonna get caught right under your armpit, right at the pec. It's going to feel like it would slip out. If I postured and just stayed loose, it would pop out. But that's where the most leverage is. If his foot's real deep in there and I try to do this, he can actually resist a lot longer. So I want it to be real shallow, okay? Shallow. Now, the grip of my second hand will come over top, and that's the position that I want when I get down. So I catch here. I like to hold the top of my knee. I like to slow down and control my motion. So I step in, hold the knee, and sit, throwing my foot over, okay? If it's IBJJF rules, we gotta make sure we don't pass the center line. So just put your heel on his hip with the toe sticking out, and you still have your grip, right? Now, I'm on my elbow. I'm gonna pinch my legs. I'm gonna pull my elbow behind me, landing on the front of my shoulder. And a lot of times that's where they tap there. So you may see me loosen my grip, just so I can show the rest of the move. I'm gonna pull my elbow out and get to the front of my shoulder. So I didn't go forward to get here, I pulled it back, okay? Now, you're gonna arch your back. Don't look up and arch. You tap there. I wanna look down and then arch. It's a lot quicker, okay? So, from the beginning, we slide here, okay? There's things I can do here, like stepping on his leg and try to ankle lock him, but it's not reliable. He can wiggle too much. We need to isolate the body part. So come in, sit, throw on your leg. That's so he doesn't get up. Lock your hands. Now, I pull my elbow behind me. Right there, it's a lot of pressure. And then I look and arch. Okay? Make sure you squeeze here. Some of these things I'm leaving loose so I can show all the parts. You see a lot of times people here trying to, ankle lock each other. You can't arch your back with the floor in the way. We need to turn sideways. Now, I can arch real far, right? So we're here. If you're having trouble getting this grip, bend his knee. And now you have room to work, and then you get back. Okay? When you're elbow out, and arch. Okay? So let's practice the straight ankle Achilles lock. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Find a partner. Oh, you just did it yourself. Hey guys.